2 years ago, you came to the school,
Yes.
and I asked a lot of hard questions. And your answer, on multiple occasions for most of us here, was, I'll get back to you. Anybody? We're waiting.
I usually get back to people through the steward. I've
2 years.
I've met with Lynette. I've met with
2 years.
Kim, right? We've talked about.
I don't know who was here at your meeting 2 years ago, but you said I'll get back to you at least 10 times. I take that as a personal, I'll get back to you. Whether it came through the steward or not, it did not happen. So the reality is you did not get back to us.
Okay.
But let's ask the questions I
Go ahead,
have.
ask me the question.
First is, why is UTD blocking Facebook members, or members posting comments, blocking and deleting their comments?
Honestly, I don't have any control over that at all.
I guess you'll get back to me.
No, I'm not going to get back to you. I just don't know.
All right, because I posted a simple thing. At the current pace of one step every 3 years, I'll hit the top of the scale in 42. But, which was the reality 3 years ago when I was on the bargaining team. And I quit the day after the first meeting because I realized the farce that it was. And we got our step. And I remember when we got our step, you guys said, well, we're going to go back to the table and we're going to negotiate for more steps. Well, we got another step this time. And you know what I'm hearing? The same thing I heard 3 years ago. That we're going to go back in February and renegotiate for our steps. Regardless of that, I know that that's not going to happen. But my problem is that our superintendent goes out and makes a claim. I lowered taxes, I increased reserves. How did he do that? I can tell you how he did it, off the backs of all of us in this room, by holding our steps for 3 years in a row. But our union president doesn't even mention a word when he goes out and says that. We had an opportunity when he was pitching his bond, where he's more concerned about the building that we're in than the people in it. And our union president says nothing. Our union president doesn't say anything when President Obama shows up to a school with Jeb Bush, the man who's trying to dismantle public education, and our union president says nothing. That was supposed to, hold on,
okay,
hold on.
No problem.
We're supposed to be organized labor. When has UTD organized us? When have they gone out and actively pursued something? 4 years ago, I asked Karen this question. I said, when we first got Larry Feldman elected, and it was us that got him elected, and he put that knife right in our back, I asked her a question face to face. I said, why aren't we going after Larry Feldman? And her response was, our enemy today is our friend tomorrow, word for word. When has Larry Feldman been our friend in the last 4 years? How has that strategy worked out for us? Because to me, it's not working out. I'm 8 years in. I don't see me staying here 42 more years to hit the top of the scale. And I don't see you coming up with active responses to what's coming now. And I know your answers. Your answer is going to be blame Tallahassee. It's their fault. You're going to say blame the school board. Well, if there's no union, it would be worse. These are all your responses. I know because I heard it 100 times before. So answer me this. And this is my last question. So,
okay, sure. Why
doesn't UTD release per school votes? We do a vote. We don't release it. We keep it cornered away and we say, well, it was 65-35. Sorry, guys, you lost. Well, I want to know what schools voted against me. What's the harm in that? What's the harm in knowing this? Do we hide it away? What's the harm in letting us know this? So, if you want, I have the questions right here.
Okay, so let me start with the easy one because it's the one I can actually 100% clearly answer. We had a mass demonstration right outside of that high school when Jeb Bush came with the president to.
How massive? I didn't hear anything about it.
Like 300 people.
How?
Well, getting
I know it was during school.
Getting people there during school for that time of day. That was massive.
But she should be out there in the media saying, why is President Obama showing up to a school with a man that's single-handedly trying to dismantle public education? And,
sure. Go ahead.
And there's been no response. Nothing. It's our failure to challenge politicians that gets me upset. I'm the son of a Teamster. I grew up bleeding union, and I watched this farce of a union that we pay money to do absolutely nothing. What we do is we go to a negotiating table, and we walk away with less, and our union president tells us to wear a red shirt when we're upset. Guess what? The red shirt's not working. So what are we doing? And don't tell me FEA. Don't make FEA claims. I'm talking about what is UTD doing to actively be out there. And we're not. We are not. We're collecting dues and saying, well, it'd be worse without us. That's my problem. When we have a yes or a no vote, you guys put a whole things about how yes is so great and then no is doom and gloom. Where no would be just a status quo and we go to impasse. And yet, you send these political messages and it goes out into our emails. And of course, teachers are intimidated because they have no voice, no outlet to express their frustration. And when they do express it, they get blocked on Facebook page. I saw it. I'm one of the people who can't comment because I
got 2 emails about it.
I got put on there. I put one comment about how I will reach the top of the scale in 42 years and why we're not challenging the superintendent, and I got blocked. Explain to me, you are second in command. So if you leave here and say, I'll get back to you, I swear to God, I'm dropping.
I'm not going to leave here and say I'm going to get back to you.
Because I swear to God, I'm going to have a heart attack.
Oh, no. See, I must care more about you than that, because I'm not going to say that because I don't want you to have a heart attack.
No,
I'm just joking.
But it's that level of politicizing and covering up that obsessed me with our union. Why are we hiding per school votes? There is no rationale that says the one aspect that keeps our vote legitimate and truthful is per school vote release, and we hide it every time. Explain to me today, right now, why we hide per school vote.
Okay. The answer to that question is I don't know. And wait, I wasn't going to say I'm going to get back with you. What I do know is I've asked the same question, and I've gotten no response.
Wait. Hold the phone, man. You are second in command of this union. You're going to tell me you can't get a response?
I'm giving you... Do you want honesty or do you want...
I would love honesty.
Okay. I've asked that question. I have had maybe 100 people ask me that question in the past couple of weeks. And I tell them the same thing. Is when I ask, there's one chief spokesperson. I work with numbers. And I can tell you what I do, so that way you'll know why I don't have that information. Because I want to be...
I'm sorry, I can't understand. I can't fathom the person that's supposed to be second in command not having an answer to that question. Then you need to redelegate the powers to that union because there's something wrong. There's something fundamentally wrong where we're not getting this answer.